Today on the net, the web comments on the situation in Kyrgyzstan in the aftermath of the revolution. The American blogosphere fears for net neutrality in the country. And the former stadium of the Dallas Cowboys is destroyed as many fans look on. On Tuesday, thousands of supporters of Kurmanbek Bakiev demonstrated their support for the ousted Kyrgyz president at a rally in Jalalabad. The Kyrgyz blog Klub has posted images of the rally online. It was in one of his strongholds in the south of this Central Asian country that Bakiev sought refuge after fleeing the capital, Bishkek, on the 7th of April, following the deadly protests. Web users are wondering what will become of the country now. In this video posted on YouTube, the director of Radio Free Europe's Kyrgyz service shares her feelings on the subject.
I personally think that it is impossible for President Bakiev to come back because he missed the chance to find a compromise with opposition leaders. And now, after all these bloody events, it is impossible for them to work together.
On this geopolitical blog, this expert says these events are a sign of Russia wanting to have a handle on the country and consolidate its influence. She thinks the revolution happened too quickly and the change in government came too easily for it to have been a spontaneous uprising of the people. And both the opposition and Bakiev supporters are using the web to make themselves heard. The leader of the opposition, Rosa Atenbayeva, created a Twitter account the minute she became the leader of the interim government. And the son of President Bakiev, Maxim, has opened an account on the portal Live Journal to defend his father. Net neutrality has been hard hit in the United States. The justice system has just dealt a hard blow to the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, who wants to impose net neutrality on internet suppliers. Washington, D.C.'s Federal Appeals Court ruled that an operator has the right to block access to a download site. The decision has been widely criticized online.
We'll get the slow lane.
Many bloggers have expressed their anger on sharing sites. They talk of their indignation over what they consider to be a breach of their freedom to surf the web. And they say that without this principle of net neutrality, where all operators must treat internet traffic equally, using the web will never be the same again. Some have tried to imagine what the internet of the future will be like without this principle of net neutrality. Result? An internet with several different speeds. Certain sites would be very difficult to access, and online censorship would spread like wildfire.
Making them gate.
You might not be able to go to some of your favorite websites. You may have to pay more for music or movie downloads. We would have censored speech and censored content.
And some American web users are determined to take action against this court ruling. The site Save the Internet is inviting citizens who are concerned about the future of the web to make their feelings known and to do what it takes to stop telecom operators from taking control of the web. Meanwhile, as this online newspaper says, the verdict of the American court also represents a defeat for Barack Obama, who has always advocated net neutrality. Whoever said that the web and new communication technologies have a negative effect on our command of language? It was most certainly not the inventors of these proverbs which give an internet twist to well-known sayings. He who laughs last laughs hardest becomes he who tweets last tweets hardest, or slow and steady wins the race becomes posting in moderation avoids flooding. This should make fans of new technologies smile. The French National Library has teamed up with Wikisource in a bid to erase errors from digitalized texts available in the public domain. 1,400 texts currently available through the digital platform of the French National Library will be added to Wikisource, and contributors will be asked to reread and correct digitalized works so they are the same as the original version. Inaugurated in 1971, the Texas Stadium, legendary sports ground and home to the American football team the Dallas Cowboys, was destroyed on Sunday the 11th of April. There was no longer any use for this 65,000-seater stadium after a more modern version was built. It was an impressive event and several hundreds of fans were present.